Well, there's really only two ways you can buy a business. There's either a stock sale or an asset purchase. And the differences are big. So in a stock sale, you're literally stepping in, you're taking over the entity, you're now the owner of that entity. Any any liabilities that entity has, you now have. Obviously, your lawyer doing due diligence during due diligence will see a lot of that stuff. You're taking over the bank account, you're taking over the payroll. You're literally just stepping in. You don't have to really change much at all as far as a legal structure whatsoever, but you also have liability that you may not know. What if that person has a lawsuit that's about to be pending? If it was pending, your lawyer would see it, but maybe someone is in the middle of possibly trying to sue, or there's a truck that went bad and somebody got in an accident years ago, and now someone wants to sue. You're now possibly liable, or really you are liable because you own that asset now, or you own that actual entity, I should say. Or you could do an asset purchase. Asset purchase relieves you of a lot of those liabilities, which I like to do. However, with the asset purchase comes a lot of changes as well. It has its own challenges. You're going to have to get new bank accounts, open up a new entity, open up new payroll. There's a lot of things in the beginning that you're going to have to do for an asset sale that a lot of people don't want to do or don't want to put the time into actually doing. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done for an asset sale in the beginning. If you're able to get through that, I like the asset purchase better. Now, again, if you do a stock sale, you're also getting the history of the company. So every company has basically a credit score, just like your personal credit score. And when you actually do a stock sale, especially if that company's been around for 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, whatever it is, you actually now own that entity and all of the credit that belongs to that entity, which is actually very powerful. If you do an asset purchase, you're opening up a brand new entity and you no longer have that. You actually lose that. So there's a lot of nuances between both. Personally, I like doing asset sales for basically all my purchases. It relieves me of liability, and I like that. Yes, there's a little more work to be done up front, but overall, I like doing asset sales.